Are you curious about Thousand Oaks and Westlake Village real estate? If so, that's amazing because I'm going to be sharing with you an update on the latest real estate market trends for April 2024. Keep listening because I'm going to give some great tips about buying and selling opportunities. From a high-level overview, in April of 2024, there were 2.3 months supply available in Thousand Oaks and Westlake Village, which completely keeps us in the seller's market territory. What does month supply mean? Well, month supply tells you how many months it would take for all of the homes currently on the market to sell given the average sale volume that's currently happening. So from 4 to 6 months, it would be a real balanced market. And anything less than 4, we're at 2.3, means there's not enough inventory which keeps the prices up. More than 6 months inventory means that there's plenty of properties for buyers to be choosy and drive the prices down. How is that number trending versus last year? Well, it's down from 2.4 last year. These low inventory levels are what I believe are the key factor keeping prices up. We're heading into the spring market when typically more properties get listed, so let's hope that happens. The average price for a home in Thousand Oaks and Westlake Village is $1.46 million. But keep in mind, that's an average across all the neighborhoods. So, for example, when I looked at the details in April, there was a sale in North Ranch behind the gates for $8 million. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I saw a single family 2-bedroom for $880,000. So this is the average price. And it's up 28% over last year. 28% and 14% from last month. So with these decreased inventories, it's keeping the demand up. In my opinion, until the inventory balances out a bit more, we're in store for continued price increases. Time will tell when that spring market gets completely underway if sellers are ready to enter back into the market. List to sale price ratio. Moving along, the average list to sale price ratio was 101.4 in April. That means that properties were selling for 101.4% of the list price, so just above asking. It was 99% last month and basically flat at 99.9 last year. When you're looking at that statistic, you've got to keep in mind that it has a lot to do with the strategy the seller uses when they're listing their property. Sometimes sellers underprice their homes to entice bidding wars and get more people there. And other times they get a little more aspirational with their price and then it ends up sitting because it's overpriced. Since days on market are low, which we'll cover in a second, it would seem that sellers aren't doing that. And with an average of 1.14 list to sales price, that means bidding wars are likely happening again. So get ready. Be sure to talk strategy with your agent before putting in an offer so you can get that house. Days on market. Now you might be wondering, how long does it take for properties to sell right now? On average, in April, Westlake and Thousand Oaks is taking about 20 days for a property to sell. That is similar to last month, which was also 20 days. But it's down from 25 last year. So you know that if you're planning to sell your home and you're pricing it right, things are going to move quickly. And on the flip side of that, if you're a buyer, quick escrow terms appear to be something that gets your offers accepted. So be sure to talk to your agent about how to write a competitive offer in today's market. Okay, if you're thinking about buying real estate in the near future, on a macro level, the government has been spending close to 23% of GDP, similar to the 80s and like the crash after 2008, trying to keep us out of a recession. On the other side, consumers are showing signs of being overextended, with 43 of those buy now, pay later programs are behind on their payments. It's tough out there. However, economists are still expecting 2 rate cuts this year. Some are saying as early as in September. My lender reports mortgage rates are ranging between 6.4 and 7.5, depending on the terms and credit scores. With these rates, it's going to be key that buyers check into buy downs, as well as I'm telling my clients to really shop around. Different lenders have different programs, so that's my best suggestion. In summary, when you look at April's market statistics, the key takeaway is that there's just not enough inventory. Nationally, there's been limited active listings year over year for the past 3 years, really driving up the prices. In fact, at the national level, in March, there were 60% of sales sold in less than 1 month, and 29% closed over list price. Believe it or not, 28% purchased it in all cash. Here in Westlake Village and Thousand Oaks, there continues to be a lot of generation wealth getting transferred. With the population in Thousand Oaks at age 60 or over, 28%, that's a quarter of the population. I'm saying that a lot of people don't want to leave the area, but perhaps want to downsize. As an example, if they leave a 5,000 square foot home to do something in 2,000, they've built up a lot of equity and can buy in cash and well over asking because they want it. The good news is that the spring market's here and we've seen a few more homes come into market. This month we're at 161 active inventory, which is an increase from March at 134. This is a trend in the right direction and is expected to be at this time of year with the spring market. Still, the inventory is low. Buyers are forced into quick sales with over asking price tags in order to get the house. As I mentioned last month, one really important thing to remember is that the macro level statistics are just that, what you hear in the news, and are important as sort of a backdrop to your decision making. But local statistics are much more important to you. For example, what's happening in one area of Westlake can be completely different than another area, even in Westlake. There are different micro markets everywhere, and real estate is incredibly hyper-local. For instance, if you're thinking of selling, for those of you in, say, First Neighborhood, you might likely see multiple offers if you've got a desirable, updated home. These types of homes are still going fast and having bidding wars. So, if you're considering selling your home right now, fixing it up to the current market trends is going to show big dividends. But don't forget, the Compass has Compass Concierge that can give you interest-free loans when you're fixing up your place before you sell it. So give me a call and I can give you more details on that. However, overpriced mediocre listings, they're sitting. So if you're looking for a project, maybe buying a fixer right now might be a great opportunity to get something at a lower price. So the bottom line is that your situation is unique, and a general market update should be taken with a grain of salt. If you want an accurate market update and analysis for your home, or you're thinking about buying and want to know where the hidden opportunities might lie, you can always request a free, no obligation market evaluation or book a call with me to have a no pressure conversation about your options. I'll always be super honest with you. If that would be helpful, you can click the link below with this video and set it up. Otherwise, feel free to check out my other videos. I'll be back again next month with an up-to-date report for May. Bye for now.